Good evening, everyone. This is Bremster, and tonight I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Volledige Kring by rockratzero, and I've probably got the pronunciation of that title wrong. Apparently it means full circle, but I'm not sure about that. You may go, how is it evening? There's light at your window. Yeah, daylight savings is kicked in here, and the sun doesn't go down until quite late, and that's going to persist for then quite another few months. It's also starting to get warm here, though we've had some revisits of winter, so the weather. It got crazy a few years ago, and it's going to get crazier. So before I get onto the puzzle, I do want to call out that thanks to Akash Doulani for sending me a physical copy of his book World of Sudoku Volume 7. It's a very pretty looking book, and I highly recommend it to people. If you're interested in learning Sudoku techniques, this one, and I've only had a very quick look at it, is going to be excellent for you, and I highly recommend it. You can get this in PDF format, and I'll provide links for that, and that will give you the ability to do all the puzzles. And one of the things at the back of the book is he's provided his times for solving them, and they're broken down into easy, medium, hard, and evil. But all of his times for solving the puzzles are listed. So you could try one of the easy puzzles, compare your time to his, and then get a comparative difficulty. So if it took him 3 minutes to solve and it took you 10, then maybe, if you're looking at one that, took him 10 minutes to solve, you're probably looking at maybe 30 for you, and you'll get an idea of how long or how hard a puzzle might be for you. But it's full of 200 handcrafted classic Sudoku that you'll be able to work your way through, broken down into those difficulties. And there's a lot of easy puzzles in the book. There's a lot more mediums than there is anything else, which I think is excellent, because as you start to do those easies and improve your skill, medium is where most people, I think, make their improvement. So the fact that most of the book, well, not most of the book, but there are more mediums than anything else, I think is excellent. I will recommend this book heartily, even though I've only solved a couple of the puzzles. So give this one a look, people. Very, very cool. And it's available physical from Amazon or, as I said, a PDF from PayHip, and I'll try and provide those links below. If I've forgotten, remind me and I will update. So anyway, back to this puzzle, Volledige Kring by rockratzero. I'm sorry, I get excited when I get something physical. It's always good to have something physical in your hands. So how does this puzzle work? We have normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have Kropki Pairs. So that's the dots in the grid. Black dots will separate cells that are in a 1 to 2 ratio, or one must be double the other. White dots will separate cells that are consecutive, and not all dots are given. So it would be perfectly fine for these dots to be in a 1 to 2 relationship, or one being double the other. And I've just had a pop-up message. I normally have all my notifications and everything turned off, but I've got a family member in hospital. So at the moment, I'm getting more messages than normal. Then we've got these cages, which are in different colors. And I'm using the setter's provided link for this. So the colors are the setter's Rockrat's choice. Rockratzero's choice. And the way this works is within the Caged Dominos, and they're in rotationally symmetric positions, but they sum to the same value. So this cage and this cage will have the same sum. This cage and this cage will have the same sum. This cage and this cage will have the same sum. And this cage and this cage will have the same sum. So that's what we know. That's pretty much everything. With that, this is solvable. I trust rockratzero. Let's give this a shot. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say there is a 7 in this green. Now that does not, because of pointing 7s. Now that does not mean there has to be a 7 in this green. I can't just put a 7 in here, because if this is, say, 7 and 3, this could be anything that makes up 10. So it's just the same sum. What else can I look at? So 9 is in one of those two. Well, 9 down here can't be on a black dot. You can never put a 9 on a black dot, because half of 9 is 4.5 and double 9 is 18. So 9 is in one of those two, which means that is a 9. Because I can't put 9 there, I can't put 9 there, and that 9 is knocking out of there. So I get a digit immediately. So I'm actually finding this tricky to scan. So this is from 1 to 4. I'm actually finding this really tricky to scan. What can that be? Because this can't be a 3-6 cage. If it's a 1-2 cage, it has to go 1-2. If it can't be if it can't be 2-4 because I can't put 2 or 4 there. I can't if it's so, and if it's 4-8, it has to go 4-8. So this is a 1 or an 8, and this is a 2 or a 4. So this has to sum to the same amount. So if this is 1-2, this has to be 1-2 because that's the only way to make up a threesome. If this is 4-8, this has to sum to 12. And I can't make it sum to 12 because the only way to make 12 is 9-3, which I can't do, 8-4, which I can't do, or 7-5, which I can't do. So this is a 1 and a 2. Oh, that's very cool. So now 1 and 2 have to go in here. So there's a 1 in here and a 2 in here. That is very cool. So now can't put 1 or 2 on this dot. So it's 3-6 or 4-8. Hang on, I got that backwards. What did I do there? This is 1-2. I did this backwards because of the 1. I think I just put that in backwards. It's 1 and 2. I think I saw the 1 and I just put them in backwards. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, I just put it in backwards. So this is either 1, 2, and 4, but it can't sum to 12. So this is 1 and 2. This is 1 and 2. And now let's go back to looking at this. So this can't be 1 or 2 because I can't put 2 in either of the cells. And this is 3-6 or 4-8. But I don't think I can narrow it down from there. That was dumb. So now there is a 1 down here. Now if 1 is on this, it's with a 2, and then I'd have to put a 2 up here. Can I put a 1 in that cage? I don't see why I couldn't. This is 1, 2, 4, 8. So there's a 2 or a 4 on this. Now I did mark 2 in here and 1 in here. This maybe. Because what can this be? It can be 1, 2, 3. Putting a 1 there. Can't be 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7 doesn't work. 6, 7, 8 works. So it's 1, 2, 3. It can't be 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Can't be 5, 6, 7 because I can't put 5 there, and 5, 6, 7 would put a 6 there. 6, 7, 8 would work. 6, 7, 8, but I couldn't do it the other way. 7, 8, 9 would have to go. Oh, and I can't do 7, 8, 9. This is the only possibility. Because if I do 7, 8, 9, there's a 9 in there. So this is 3 or 8, this is 2 or 7, and this is 1 or 6. I'm finding this really hard to scan. What's this quad? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so this could be absolutely anything. This can't be a 3. Okay, is it this dot? It could be 1, 2, I think. No, it can't be 1, 2 because there's no 2. It can't be 2, 4. If it's 4, 8, it goes in either order. So this is also 3, 6, or 4, 8. Three, 6, or 4, 8. Hang on, 2 has to be down here. Because of the pointing 2s. 1 in this case. Oh, that's a 1. Because 1, I should have seen that ages ago. Which means 1 is in one of those 2. So if this is 6, 7, that has to be both 1 and 2. This is 1, 2, and 3. There you go. So these are now 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a 7 or an 8. And this is 5, 6, or 8. So 1, 2 is in here. Should have seen that faster. 1 here would put 2 there. 1 is not here anymore, so 1 is in one of those 2. 1 here would put 2 there. That's a quintuple. 1, 4, 7, 8, 9. Well, I can't put 9 in. I can't put 9 there, or in any of those. That is a 9 in blue. It doesn't force there to be a 9 in this one. They're not the same digits. They're just the same total. Though the minimum here is 9, 4, which is 13. So it's still possible. There is a 3 up here. So if it's on the dot, it's 3, 6. If it's up here, this is 4, 8. If this is 4, 8, that's 4, and that's 5. I really get the feeling I am missing something. 1 is in here somewhere. It can't be there, but it could be in any of those. No, 1 is in there. So 1 is, because 1 can't be here or here because of the pointing 1s, and it can't be here because that would be a 2. So 1 is in one of those 2 spots. Two. Oh, wait. 2 can't be there. Oh, 2 can be on this dot with 2, 4. Is it this now? This can't be 1, 2. If it's 2, 4, this has to be... If this is 4, 2, this is 3. If this... This is 2, 4, this is 3 or 5. If this is 4, 8... Whoops. If this is 4, 8... then this would add 7, because it couldn't be 9. Oh, it can't be 7. I can't put 8 here. And if this is 3, 6... I don't see why it can't be 3, 6. If it's 3, 6, if this is 6, this would be 5. And if it's 3, it would be 2 or 4. So this is only 3, 4, or 5. So there's no 8 up here. I've missed something. I can't see that I can do anything with the cage totals. Or maybe I can. Maybe I can do something with the green cage totals. Because the maximum I can put in here is 7. So if this is 7, 3, these would have to sum to 10, and they can't, because I must put a 7 in here. So this can't be 7, 3, because I can't make that sum to 10. If this is 7, 4, this would have to sum to 11, and I can't do that either. If this is 7, 5, so this is 5, 6, or 7. If this is 7, 5, this is 7, 5. If this is 7, 6, this is 7, 6, or 8, 5. But this is 5, 6, or 7. It must contain a 7. So 4 is here or here. There's no 5 here. I have definitely... Five is vertical here, but that's not telling me anything. Eight is in one of those. Seven is in one of those. Actually, does this? This has to be 12 or 13. So that can't be an 8. Because if that's an 8, the minimum is 15. But if this is 6, that could be 7 and I've hit the 13. But that's not 8 anymore. Which doesn't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 4, 7, 8. There's no 1 there. There's no 7 there. So this is 9, 4 or 9, 8. So if it's 9, 4, it's 13, and this sums to 13. So 9, 4 would be possible. 8, 5 is not possible. 7, 6 is not possible. So if this is 9, 4, this is 9, 4. If this is 9, 8, this is also 9, 8. So either way, this is a 9, because I can only do 9, 4 or 9, 8. And this is also a 4 or an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a 4, 8. So this can't be a 4, 8 dot. This is a 3, 6. So this is now a quad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, there's no 7 there. There's no 8 there. There's no 4 there. So 6 is in one of those two. There's no 7 there. This is 1, this is 2. If this is 4, this is 2 or 8. And if this is 8, this is 4. And it can't be 4. So this can't be 8. This is 1 or 4. This is only 2 or 8. So is that going to play around up here? So if this is, I mean, what, this can be nearly, okay, I can't put a 1 on this. So if it's 2, it's 2, 3. and this would sum to 10. And that can sum to 10 with 6, 4. Two, 3 there. Got to put a 9 down here. Not helping. This can't be 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Could be 4, 5. It could be 5, 6 in either order. No, it can be. So it all boils down to, can I put 8 on this dot? But I don't see why I can't. Why can't this be 7, 8? This had become 1, 2, 7. This is 7, 8. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can't put a 7 on a black dot. What was I even thinking? That's a 7. Which puts 7 in one of those two. 1 here makes this 2. 4 makes this 2 or 8. And 8 makes this 4. Which again has done almost nothing. 7 means this is 5 or 8. This is 5, 6 or 8. 5, 8. 5, 6, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 go in here. 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. This can't be an 8. This can't be a 6. Five has to be up here. So 5 is in one of those two. So this is either 7, 5, which makes this 5, or this is a 5. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. I think I mentioned earlier that I've been getting messages and I've got a family member in hospital and I got an urgent message and I had to go deal with something. I've come back after about 30 minutes and I'm really not sure where I was up to. So this is the selected cell. So I was obviously looking in box 3. So what can I tell about box 3? Well, I can tell that this can't be 3, 6 anymore. And it can't be 4, 8. So that's not an 8. So this is 2, 4. Oh, if this is 2, 4, this is 8. And this sums to 17. So this has to sum to 17. So this is an 8. This is a 2. So this could be 1 or 4 still. Okay, so 2, 4 means that this is not 4. This is 3 or 5. 2, 4. So this is 3, 6, or 7 for the row. This is 3, this is 2 or 4. This is 6, this is 7. And if it's 7, it's 6 or 8. That really has done nothing, hasn't it? 2, 4. So this is 3, 5, 6, 7. I've got to put an 8 up here, actually. So there is no 8 there. So if this is 6 or 7, this is 6 or 7. Oh, there's no 8 there. This is actually the 8. So what is... Oh, this 2 looks up. That's the 4. That's the 2. So this is 3, 5, or 6. And it's not 5. This is a 3, 6. This 4 looks down, making this 1. This is not 4. So this is 3, 5, or 6. I've got to put a 4 in this box. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 is in one of those two. So this is not 4. So this is not 8. And this 1 makes this 4, which still allows this to be 2 or 8. Sorry, my frustration level is probably higher than normal because of stuff. It's got nothing to do with the puzzle. This 8 means this is not 8. In fact, that 8 means that none of these are 8. Actually, these are 4, 5, and 7 because of the box. So this is not 7. So this is not 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So there's a 9 in one of those two. These are 2, 3, 6, and 9. So this is 2, 3, or 9. Hang on, this is 3, 2. Oh, this would be 6, 9. So this would be 9, this would be 6. That could work. I'm definitely not on my best game right now, and I'm sorry about that, everyone. This 7 takes 7 out of there, so this is 4, 5, or 6 for the column, which means this is not 8. So 8 is now in here. In fact, this is 8, which means this is 5, which means this is 6, and this is 8. Now, this is 7, 6, which means this has to be 13. So this is 7, 6. There's no 5 there. This is 6, 7. And this is the 5. This is the 3. So there's no 3 here. There's no 5 here. There's no 5 here. 6, 7 takes 6 out of there. These are 3, 4, and 5. And I can't put 4 there. Six, 7. 6 is there and there. So that's not as 6 in this box can't go there and it can't go there. So 6 is up in one of those two. So this is not 6. So this is not 3. Actually, what can this be now? Because this is limited. The minimum this can be is 7. So this has to be at least 5. So 5 can't be 6, can't be 7, 8 or 9. And it can't be 5. This is 8 or 9. So this is 10 or 11. Both of which are possible. But that can't be a 3 anymore, because if that's a 3, the minimum this could be is 9, and I can't make this 9. Hang on. How did I get to that? For this to be 9, this would have to be 7, and I can't do it. So this can't be... Yeah, this can't be a 3. So this can't be a 6. This is a 4, 8. So this is either 2, 8, which would make this 4, 6, or it's 2, 9, which would make this 8, 3. That's very weird. Eight and 9 have to be... 8 is in one of these two. Wait a minute. This 8 has made this 2. Which means that's not 2. Means this is 6. So this is 7. This is not 6. This 7 makes this 6, which makes this 7, which looks over making this 3 and this 6. And now this can't get up to 14. So this has to be 4. So this has to be 8. And this has to be 8. And now this has to be 7, which it can't be, so it becomes 9. Wow. 7 or 9 couldn't be 7. There's no 9 up here, so this is the 9. This is 1, 2, 3, or 8. And this can't be 8, so this is the 8. This is a 2, 3 pair. There's no 2 here. The only place for 2 now is there. 2, 3 makes this a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4, 7. 1, 4, 7. This can't be 1. This can't be 4. So there's a 4 in here. 4 can't be here or here. So this has to be a 4 on this. So this can't be a 6. Because I can only have one even digit on a consecutive dot, which means there must be a 6 in here, and I know it's not there because of that 6, so this becomes a 6. This is now a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the 3, this is the 7, this is the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 9. This 1 takes 1 out of there. This becomes a 4, 7 pair. This becomes the 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 3 and 5. There's no 5 here. So this is the 5 now for the row. And this is 3, 4, and 6. And it's not 3. So there's a 5 in here. So this is not 5. This 6 means this is not 6. So this is not 7. The only odd digit in here now possible is 5. So this becomes 3. This becomes 6. There's no 6 here. This is the 5. This is the 4. This is the 7. This is the 4. This is a 5. This is now a 4 and a 3. This is a 5. Takes 5 out of those. This is a 7. This is a 6 because of the 4 in the box. The 7 and the 5 look up, making that 4, that 5, and that 7. This 3 ages ago made this 2 and this 3. And this 4 looks down, making this 6, 3, and 4. And that completes the puzzle. And I'm really sorry about the timer being out and the long interruption in the middle. But yeah, I'm really struggling at the moment, and I'm still trying to get content coming out. It is very, very possible the next puzzle I record is just going to be a puzzle that I've put together a list of puzzles from packs and stuff that I can do where I don't have to worry about hunting through submissions and putting anything together. I can just grab something quickly because I'm really pressed for time at the moment, but I still want to keep bringing out new content. So might try and do that. Pardon me. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying the puzzles. And yeah, thank you rockratzero for this one. I'm sorry I had to interrupt it. And as always for everyone, good luck with everything, including your solving. Bye.